My name is Eshta Bhardwaj. I'm a PhD student at University of Toronto in Canada.
And what is it that you're doing for your PhD?
So currently I'm studying concerns of fairness, accountability, and transparency for data sets used for predictive modeling. And I'm looking at how data curation methods and principles, like the FAIR principles that came out of the RDA community, can be adopted further into the machine learning research community.
Okay, and tell me something about that you find really interesting. Like, what is it that drew you to that topic?
It's interesting because there's already a lot of talk on how it's important to address bias in these data sets and how there needs to be focus given to it. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done on data set development in machine learning. However, there is still a little bit of a struggle in co-opting those methods. Sometimes that comes to a difference in vocabulary and terminology that's used. And so working towards understanding how to combine those and to combine methods and to work well in an interdisciplinary way can really benefit machine learning from what data curation's already been doing for many, many years.
Okay, that's really interesting because it aligns obviously quite closely with focus on interdisciplinarity and interoperability at RDA. So yeah. I know that you are an early career researcher supported by WDS, so maybe could you tell us about the pathway that brought you here and what your impressions of RDA are as a first-timer?
Yeah, the experience so far has been really amazing. You kind of go into it as an early career researcher not really sure where you fit in with all the working groups and the interest groups. But there's actually a lot of overlap between my interests in, let's say, FAIR and FAIR for ML, with what's already been happening in RDA and all of the outcomes that have come out of RDA in the last 10 years. So I'm excited to learn more deeply on all the initiatives and hopefully contribute to them as well.
And do you have any sense, I mean, I know it's early days, but how RDA can better serve early career researchers? Because of course, early career researchers are tomorrow's leaders.
I think they're already doing a great job with having early career researchers participate in any of the working groups and interest groups that are taking place. I think a next step could be to engage them deeper and specifically look at how early career researchers can help in specific projects throughout the entire life of an interest group, maybe match skills with particular interest groups, look at exactly like a particular scope that they can help work with, and then that could be obviously a great experience for the early researcher, but hopefully also benefit the interest group.
Well, of course, because then it brings in perspectives of what's changing and happening in the moment, which I think is what early career researchers really have their finger on the pulse of, because you're looking to do something new and innovative all the time.
Yeah, and then that hopefully also shapes their research and has that RDA flavor to it as they work on it over the next years.